Hello, world. Brother Word here. Um, I have a quick question, and maybe some of you can answer it. But here's the question. And oh yeah, for those who have joined me on my podcast and my Zoom conversations, I want to say thank you very much. Uh, Very soon, I have reached out to a good buddy of mine by the name of Hal Hamlin. Um, Very interesting individual who has a boat full of knowledge, ship full of knowledge, and I really don't want you guys to miss out on that. So anyhow, my question is this: we we tend to associate things that are happening in the events of the world, if you will say, to a bunch of movies. We think that movies tell something and always a clue, which is very well. I believe that. I believe that. I certainly do. I believe that. But um, we wrap our minds around this one thing that this is the forces behind this. We have the evil forces. And they tell the story through their movies. But if that's the case, if that's the case, hmm, Lord of the Rings. We all remember that movie, right? And so there's this big old eye, you know, the elks, the king. It's a fascinating movie, if you ask me. Very fascinating movie. But they all get together. We gotta go get the dude, and the one dude that has the ring on, he has to go and drop that crap in the lake of fire. If he doesn't, that ring could possibly consume him, right? So if the big old bad wolf, let's just use some of these fronts, like we have the so-called Illuminati thingy out there, and they control the media, they control the movies. Some of this I just call BS on. Complete, utterly bullcrap. And feel free to comment on that. But if the Illuminati is this big bad creature in itself, right? Just saying. And they put, these movies out, they tell what's going to happen, then, I call bull crap on this. Because one thing about it, if I'm the big bad guy, and I have control of the media. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to show that I'm going to win. I'm going to kick you freaking elks behind. I'm going to smash all your Merlins. All that little light stuff you put up, fire breathing, all that stuff. All that, why would the creepy Illuminati, unless they're predicting their demise, or unless these evil forces are telling you what's going to happen to them, I can get behind that. But to call it, control, to call it to where they are pumping out all of this crap, telling you, oh yeah, we control you guys. But at the very end, the good guy wins with the sword and, all the crosses around his neck. Come on, bro. If the enemy is making the movies, the enemy is telling you that you guys beat my behind at the end of this. I mean, it's total, I'll clap it up to that. if the enemy is predicting his demise. Like, you see, you guys, I put this whole thing together. I came up with a great idea. We're gonna go in, we're gonna attack these guys, we're gonna attack the good people, we're gonna bankrupt them, we're gonna do this, we're gonna rob, spoil, and all of that stuff, and we're gonna just roar. And then we're gonna have them kick our butt at the end. What do you guys think about that? Great? Let's go for it. Run it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyhow, don't drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I call some of this, again, bullcrap. Now, if you want to call it a distraction, great. Or someone may type, well, maybe the producer sees them, the enemies, they see themselves as the shiny armor, and the dragon, they see them as the Christians or the people. But and the Christians and the big gold they're the dragons that came and robbed and stole all of our stuff and made us out to be, and we came at the end and destroyed them. Ha ha ha. I mean, I don't know. But the enemy is wearing the crosses. Oh no. You just can't make this stuff up, guys. So here's okay. All right, let's get serious. Man, that's funny. That's funny. The enemy is wearing the crosses that's going to destroy the Christians that came and destroy them and everything. I don't get it. So anyhow, I think it's all a distraction. I think, it's going to play out to the appeal of the masses. And I think the freedom or the victory is in the eye of the beholder. So it's a funny thing, and some of the takeaways are what counts. But it's just mind-boggling to why would such a force out there that has this so-called incredible power show you their demise. One thing for sure, I can tell you, is about these movies that showed or displayed The Exorcist. Let's talk about that on my next segment, okay? Because you guys are not going to believe the outcome on some of this stuff, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me reach a larger platform. Some of you, you don't have to do nothing, man. But thank you for allowing me to share this with you. All right?
Why do you need to subscribe?